Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we have a lot of cleaning motivation. We are going to be doing some decluttering, organizing. We're going to clean this messy house. It was a complete disaster. I had a lot to do, so we're going to get everything done. This is a really long clean with me, and I hope it gives you tons of motivation. Make sure that you stay till the end for that before and after. I know y'all love those. So today we're going to start by just collecting all the dishes. I'm going to go ahead and clean the kitchen first. I needed to unload the dishwasher. I had some dishes in there drying. The dishwasher's still broken. I have to say that in every video because I still get questions as to why I'm washing the dishes and then putting them in the dishwasher. So that's just a never-ending story for me. But we had a lot to do in here. I did take 2 days to film this video, so I got quite a bit of stuff done. On this day, I just wanted to get all the like general messy cleaning out of the way. And then the next day, I went ahead and did some decluttering, organizing, like all the things, some deep cleaning, and it was absolutely lovely. I feel so much better. I still have a ton to do. I always have a ton to do when it comes to organizing and decluttering. Stuff just accumulates so fast in this house. But for now, I'm going to get the dishes washed. We're going to clean this kitchen up. I had asked my husband to pick up some new kitchen towels when he was at Target the other day. We got a few things, and so I put kitchen towels on the list and he picked those up. So we're going to go ahead and get those washed, put away all the things. But like I said, I still have a ton of decluttering to do. I need to clean under the sink again. I have a few cabinets that are just out of control with dishes. I need to part with the dishes. I just keep accumulating them and not getting rid of anything, and it's gotten completely out of control. So I need to take care of a lot of stuff the next couple of months, and I do space out my decluttering and organizing. If I do it all in one day or anything like that, I usually do one room at a time. And there are times when I will do like a really big, declutter and organize and, all the things, especially in the kitchen. But it can get overwhelming trying to do it all in one day. And I feel like I don't take my time on it. So I kind of like to just throw it in every now and then when I'm just cleaning the house. I have some extra time and I want to tackle something. I will add that to the list of things to do. But in today's video, we're going to be, like I said, doing a couple of drawers in the kitchen. And the main area that I wanted to declutter was the boys' clothes, and their closet was a mess. So we're going to tackle all that in today's video.
Wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on.
And y'all know we always have a ton of dishes to do. We're always cooking at home, eating at home, all the things. Yesterday, I posted on my Instagram story. I was going through it. It was my husband's birthday yesterday. And I don't know when y'all are going to see this, but yesterday was my husband's birthday. And we ate bad. And I am telling you, I was playing your tag your it with the heating pad last night. It started with my knee, it went down to my ankle, and ended up at my shoulder. I didn't get it in my hips this time, but that's what happens whenever I eat anything with gluten, or if I eat like it's excruciating pain in my joints, and it just made me realize, like, what are you doing? Like, that is the whole reason that you eat the way you do. And I was so mad at myself, but sometimes this world just gets to us and it's so hard to fight those temptations. But last night, after that whole just being in pain, I was so over it and I was like, nope, it's just not for me. I don't know if I'll ever heal fully. especially since, I still do eat some sugar every now and then. But I think that next month, no, not next month, next week, I am definitely going to really force myself to be better because I can't take it. It's so painful. I feel so bad for anyone who has autoimmune disease. I feel so bad for anyone that has rheumatoid arthritis. It is not something I would wish on anyone, and it just hurts so, so bad. But I am thankful that there are ways to prevent it from happening. It's just really hard sometimes because, like I said, you just want something, you go your whole life eating a certain way and then boom, like everything changes. It's really hard to stay on track sometimes, but when you're in that much pain, it's, not that hard, I guess, because last night I was just over it and I immediately knew that I was not going to do that again. So it's it's crazy because every time I do it, I think maybe it won't hurt this time, but it's going to hurt every time, I guess. So I'm just over that. I know that there's probably medications for it and all that stuff, but there's also natural ways to heal it and not deal with it. So that's my approach. Everybody's different. Everybody does things differently. That's what makes this place so beautiful. Like, I don't knock anyone for doing it the other way, with medication, but I just choose to do it with food and lifestyle. And that works best for me because it's like, it helps my overall health in general, my mental health when I eat really, really clean. Um, but I think I'm gonna have to give up my Diet Coke because it does increase my sugar cravings. I know some people can just drink Diet Coke as a sweet, but for me, it makes me want more and I need to get the sweet taste out of my mouth completely for me to be really, really strict. So I'll have to go back to just water again and go from there. I can also see my body physically changing again. And I just, I was actually, I felt like I was aging backwards whenever I eat very, very clean and only drink water. Like I see a lot of fitness influencers and stuff. Or health influencers, and I'm not one of those. I am not one of those. Like, don't come for me. I have no idea. I just do what works for me. But when I see them eating anything in a package or drinking, stuff that's in a can or whatever, like for me, it just doesn't work. I wish it did, but it just doesn't work. I have to be very, very clean. So, these are the kitchen towels. They're from Target, 100% cotton. I really like them. They do dry well, but I wanted to wash them before we started using them. I always wash everything before we start using it, but I'm going to go ahead and get those in the washer right now. I have no idea how much these were. I didn't even look at the receipt, but you do get 6 towels, which I think is perfect. And we have a smaller drawer for our towels and for our pot holders and stuff. So these work out well. My husband picked up this fabric conditioner, which I was a little confused because I was like, is this softener? Why is it called conditioner? I don't understand. But I've been using it and it smells so, so good. So, anyways, I was just throwing that in there. We still had stuff from Easter out here. I had been throwing it in the kids' room and I was just ready to get all that put in a box, put it in the barn, and bring it out next year again. But we had confetti everywhere. So I needed to get all that cleaned up. It was just a mess. The whole house was a complete disaster. This is from when I told y'all that I was going through something and I was in some pain and all the things. This is the aftermath of that. I I just couldn't do anything. I was just over it, and our house just gets messy anyway really, really quickly. There's 5 of us that live in here, 2 dogs, and it's small, so it's lived in. It's very, very lived in. I'm just using some Murphy oil soap with water to clean the table really quick. Hopefully soon I'll be able to post the back porch little makeover that I did. I did some cleaning out there. I need to go out there and really clean it. The other day Sadie hangs out on the porch a lot, so it smells, ugh, like a dog. And whenever there's something about our glass door, I smell everything. And I feel like the glass door smells whenever I touch it or anything. So I want to get out there with some bleach or something and just go to town scrubbing it with some Dawn dish soap and some bleach. And I just want to clean everything really, really well out there. So hopefully I can get that done soon too.
Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking, everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone.
So now we're going to go ahead and get the living room tidied up. It wasn't too bad. Bug must have been doing some parkour. I don't know. He's Bug is very active. JC was asking me the other day which one of my kids were like the most well behaved versus the ones that were a little more wild. And JC and Wesley, my oldest son, they were the most mild. Jazz, my daughter, and Jeremiah, the little one, oh my goodness, they gave me a run for my money. And it's so funny how everyone, no matter what genetics you have your own personality, you're your own person. And it's so true because after you have four kids, you see so many differences in them. I do see a lot of likeness in all of them, but there's so many differences. They're their own individual person for sure. But yeah, Jeremiah's still a handful and I love it. He's the youngest and I'll never have another baby. I'll never have another kid. So I do cherish everything with him and everything that he does. Every time he does something silly or gets into something that he's not supposed to, I just cherish those things. And I think that comes with age. When you're a young parent, you kind of take things for granted and you don't see everything that you should see with kids because kids are there to teach you. I promise you, they're teaching you way more than you're teaching them. So it's just really cool to watch all my kids and how different they are, how alike they are. It's just a really cool feeling. It's my favorite thing in the whole world, just having my kids. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum. Like I said, we had confetti everywhere. It did rain here on Easter Sunday, which was a bummer. We didn't have any big plans. We just do an Easter egg hunt here in the yard. Sometimes we have friends over, sometimes we don't. But this year it rained, so we went ahead and hid the Easter eggs in the house. And then we did go do some confetti eggs on the porch and because it's covered, and so we had confetti all over the porch. We were bringing it in the house. It was literally all over the place, but the kids had a good time. They always do. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything vacuumed, and we're just going to keep on cleaning. We're almost done on this day, and then we'll just jump into the next day. I always try to get this main area of the house clean just in case anybody stops by, or I just like to have this main area cleaned up a bit.
Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes.
So, a lot of you ask what I use to clean the floors. I have been using a touch of bleach lately just to disinfect, and I've noticed a difference in the smell of the house. especially since getting Chloe. I've been using a touch of bleach on the floor because she still does have some accidents here and there. She's still a puppy. And those little dogs, I'm sorry, that's just what they do. And we are never going to just let her out on her own, because she's so tiny. We do have hawks in the area, and you can only imagine the things that could happen to a little dog out there. We also have other dogs from surrounding neighbors that just run free. So we don't allow her to just be out in the yard. Um, so yeah, she does have a few accidents, but the bleach really helps. And then sometimes I'll use Pine Sol. I'm thinking about switching back to Pine Sol actually, because every time my husband comes home from work, he's like, it smells like bleach in here. And the kids don't like it either, especially JC. He does not like the smell of bleach at all. So I'll probably switch back to Pine Sol, and it still kills germs and it smells amazing. I just like my house to smell clean. I'm very self-conscious about that, especially since we have animals. That's why I clean so much, honestly, is because we have animals. I clean the floors all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and get these old towels out of here. They had it. They had it. They were so nasty. So I'm going to go ahead and put the new ones in. They fit really nicely. Like I said, they kind of match the kitchen. We got the blue and the white, which I love because everything in the kitchen's blue and white. But yeah, I like these towels. I've used them to dry a couple of times. Sometimes you get towels and it's hit or miss. So I'm pretty particular about kitchen towels, but those were nice. I told y'all about the cornmeal and just all the things going on over here in this drawer all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything out, vacuum it, wipe it down, and then we'll put everything back in again.
Do you ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone? Stop pretending I don't know you're home. I guess not. Do you ever respond? Explain it all again, again, again. Tell me why you don't wanna be friends. I guess not. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own.
So now we're going to come over here and clean the bedroom really quick. I'm always looking out the window now. They say that's a part of aging, like you just look out the window all the time. I do. I'm always looking out the window to see what's going on. But I needed to get the bed made really quick. I didn't wash the sheets on this day. I wash the sheets every few days. I'm pretty particular about that. I love getting in bed with clean sheets, a clean bed. It's my absolute favorite. I think I told you on the last video, we should be doing like a little update in here soon. I can't wait to get that done. I have the stuff to do it. I just need to get it done. I don't think I'm going to be doing any rearranging. We've tried to rearrange this room before, and it just works best like this. The fan's right over us. We have the TV where it's supposed to be. Like, this just works best for us. The only thing that I want to do different that I haven't gotten yet is new nightstands. These are too little for the space. We need some longer ones. And I think that would be really nice. Plus, these are so small, you can't really do a lot with them. I like to keep a lot of books. I like to keep my journal over here. I have my alarm clock over here. Um, I don't like how cluttered it is, so I really want to get some longer ones. They're just so expensive. Like when I go to thrift stores or I go to Goodwill, Goodwill is so expensive though. I try to find, I go look at the furniture, but it's always just priced way too high. So I never end up getting anything. And then I'm real particular. I want it to be real wood and something that'll last. So I don't know when I'll find some. Hopefully one day I will. But that's going to be the only thing that, it's going to stay when I do my little bedroom update. But I think it's going to be nice. Hopefully everything works out whenever I do it. I'm not doing any painting. I would like to paint this back wall. I think I would just rather it be the blue for now. I'm not really vibing with the black as much, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. I My room is more of a modern look. The rest of the house is, I don't even know how to describe what my style is. It's a little bit of farmhouse, a little bit of like rustic, a little bit of modern. It's just all over the place. I don't really do a whole lot. as far as decorating, especially in the bedroom. I like to keep it clutter free as much as possible. I like to keep the whole house clutter free, really. I just I've always been like that. Like, I like a few things here and there, but I don't like a lot of stuff. It's pretty overwhelming for me. And then when I clean, I like it to look very clean. And the only way it can look really clean is if you don't have a ton of stuff everywhere. So, like I said, I'll throw a few plants everywhere. I think I'm going to take some clippings from the plant that I have in my kitchen and put it in my bathroom because we have that big window right there. And so I'm thinking about switching out the fake plant for a real one there and start growing a real one over the tub. I think that would be really pretty. But yeah, there's always something to do. There's always little projects to be done. And it's just, that's just what I do. I live for it. I love my home. I love being at my home. I love cleaning and decorating. And that's just where I'm at in life. Like I've told y'all before, I used to go out all the time, running the streets, hanging out with friends constantly, and I do miss that. I'll always miss that, my friends, but I'm just in my own little world these days, and I think most of us are at this stage in life. I feel like I'm an older parent compared to my friends, compared to even a lot of the girls that do this. I'm gonna be 42 in a few months. So I do feel like I'm just past some different stages already, and I'm just wanting to be home. And I really want to start new hobbies, but then at the same time I get nervous because I can hyperfixate on stuff, so I don't want to get behind on my work. I don't want to get behind with the kids, so I've been putting it off a lot. I think what I've come to terms with is that I'd rather just work on furniture. I wanted to start doing different stuff like art, and I do miss painting. I told my husband that what I want for my birthday, I think, is a new sketch pad and new pencils for shading and stuff like that, because that just relaxes me. I'm not an artist, but just to sit and sketch and shade and stuff like that, it's fun and it relaxes me. It takes my mind off of everything. So I think I'm going to get that for my birthday this year because like I said, I just want something to do where I'm not scrolling, I'm not just watching TV. I want something that I'm actually doing, like being creative with. So we'll see what happens there. Like I said, we're just all in different stages in our lives, and I right now I do feel like my plate is pretty full when it comes to the kids and work and my husband and the ranch. So and like I said, I know my kids are going to get older. They're not going to need me as much. They're going to do their own thing. And I always say, like, I do live my life for my kids, but at the same time, you have to find things to make you happy. I'm also not an overbearing parent at all, especially with my oldest son. I've noticed with me, I let my kids live. I let them make their mistakes. I let them um, make their experiences and learn from those because that's really how we learn is through our own experience. And I kinda let them be, let them do their thing, let them decide what they're into, what they're interested in. I don't push a lot, I don't get in their business a lot. Like I said, especially with the older one, not so much these are still, I'm still monitoring these closely, but the oldest one, I noticed that the other day because I had saw something where, some parents can be extremely overbearing and I just it's not in me. It's just not. I've never been a controlling person. I'm always a go with the flow type person. I would rather somebody else make the plans and I'll just go with it because it puts a lot of stress on me to have to make plans. I want to follow wherever you go. I don't want to I'd rather not lead you, and I think that that's cool because at least I can admit that. I don't try to be something I'm not. I'm just very chill and laid back and, whatever floats your boat, I'm pretty cool with, as long as everybody's happy.
Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't
So now we're gonna finally tackle the boys' room. We had a lot to do in the closet. It was a complete disaster in here. Toys everywhere, clothes, just so many clothes, so much stuff. But I'm gonna start in their dresser really quick. I'm gonna get everything out of here, fold it up, see what fits, see what doesn't, go through the sizes. I sometimes want to save stuff for Jeremiah, but he is a lot smaller than JC, and it's going to be years before he can fit into a lot of this stuff. So I'm just going to donate it and we will start again. Um, so yeah, they had a lot of clothes to a lot of clothes, and the dresser was literally overfilling, overflowing. It was coming out everywhere. So it was definitely time to do this. They love it, especially JC. I don't know how long Jeremiah will keep it like this. He'll go through there and just start tearing things out, but I did have JC put up some clothes yesterday, and he did it nicely because he wants to also keep it organized and clean. I still need to do their top drawer. I don't do that. I don't show that on the internet. I I just don't. I do like some things do need to be kept private. So I don't clean their underwear drawer or their sock drawer out in front of everybody. I save that for just me. But anyways, yeah, the clothes though definitely need to all be refolded and organized. And, like I said, we got rid of so much stuff. It feels so much better in there. We still have a ways to go, especially with the toys. We also need to figure out something to put the toys in. I probably should just go clean a crate that we have out in the barn, um, just so they can store their toys in them. They have some really big stuff though, and it just kind of has to sit somewhere. So I have it sitting on the closet floor still, but it's organized. It's where we can walk in the closet and, get what we need out of there. But like I said, they just had so much stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything out, get it folded, organized, put back in. I kind of like to do the shirts. I learned a long time ago to do shirts like this and dressers. It's just easier than piling them up. I like to have them lay in there a certain way, and I'll show you how I do that.
Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind. I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. Feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. It tastes like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers, losing my pride. But I guess that's what love do to people like us, struggling to come through. We had a fire that we watched it burn out. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind. I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind. Feel like demons in my mind, demons in my mind. It tastes like demons in my mind, demons pushing all my triggers, 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 demons pushing all my triggers. I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you.
So the pajamas I did end up piling up, and the shorts I also piled up. But the shirts, I like them to be in a row like this where you can see the graphic on them. That way they don't have to tear them all out and they can just pick what they want without taking everything out. I'm sure y'all have seen that before. I think we all learned it from Marie Kondo, her method, and it works great. I always do the kids' drawers like that. It just makes it so much easier. Like I said, it stays organized because they're not just taking clothes out to see what they are. They can actually just look with their eyes and not even touch them until they find the shirt that they want. So now we're going to clean the closet. Like I said, I had just been throwing stuff in here and it was a complete disaster. I don't even think the boys hardly come in here, but it needed to be organized and decluttered. I did get rid of a couple of things. We still need to go through their toys thoroughly and get rid of some stuff and do all the things. Like I said, I need to go get a crate and figure out how to store these properly. But for right now, it works the way it is. My main concern was the clothes because it was just so many clothes to go through. It was absolutely crazy. And then when you have kids, they'll take clothes out or they'll take clothes off the hanger and then they're on the floor, they're under the bed. So you're just doing extra washing. I just think less is more when it comes to kids' clothes.
Think I'm losing my mind, but I guess that's what love do.
And I was really torn on keeping their rollerblades and their skates. They still fit in them, so I'm going to keep them a little bit longer, see if they ever do use them. Jazz, our daughter, she's the only one that really likes to do stuff like that, rollerblading, and she'll go out in the barn when we have it all cleaned up and she'll do it out there. The boys are more into scooters and whatnot. They do fall a lot whenever they do rollerblade or anything like that, so we have to make sure they're all padded up. It's not my favorite thing, when you're a mom. Anything dangerous isn't your favorite thing, I think. Like our daughter, we have some mini bikes, some mini motorcycles, and she will get out there and I can't even watch. She'll just go and go on that motorcycle, and I have to come inside because I'm just not there for it at all. She also told me the other day she's ready to start learning how to drive, and we're going to work on that. But she told me, well, I kind of want to get a bike. Her dad has a motorcycle, and my heart just dropped. I was like, "Oh my gosh," because again, I'm not the controlling parent. I want you to live and learn. But when it's your baby girl, your only baby girl, and she wants to have a motorcycle, it's kind of just, uh, especially after you've been in a motorcycle accident. Oh, it's just not a cool feeling. But like I said, we have a ways to go for that. We have a long ways to go before we do that. And with all my kids, if they're going to do something dangerous, I'd rather them start when they're young. So that way they have the muscle memory, they, have the good reflexes, all that stuff really helps the younger you are, the better. So like I said, she does drive that mini bike or ride that mini bike around a lot, and she does really well on it. But yeah, I'm not ready for any kind of shenanigans like that for her to have a real bike out on the road. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, the boys had a ton of clothes in here, especially these jeans that were hanging up. I did keep a few pair, and it was good though because I could take an inventory. Now I know exactly what each of them need whenever I do go to the store. This is why I wanted to do this declutter. I wanted to see what they had, what they need. JC, definitely, he's going to need some pants and some button-down shirts. He did not have a lot of those. They are really good on sweaters and hoodies and things like that, but and Jeremiah is really good on pants and jeans. But yeah, we're gonna have to get JC some more pants, some more nice shirts for him to wear whenever we go do things. And yeah, go from there. But it felt so good to have it all done. It looks really empty right now, but I actually like that. I can't wait for my closet to get that way. So hopefully I'll tackle that this week too.
You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. Words all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking
And I was keeping all their clothes together at one time, but now that the dresser's not in here, I went ahead and hung up Bug's clothes on this side of the closet. That way I don't have to rummage through anything. I know exactly where his stuff is. I know exactly where JC's stuff is. And then they both know, even though Jeremiah is still, he's too little. Like I said, he'll come in here and tear clothes down, but he can't get them back up. So it was really nice. I feel like this is so much better this way. I do keep a lot of their long sleeves out and their hoodies out because when we go to karate, sometimes it is freezing cold in there. I'm sure just because, I mean, they're hot and sweating and they're working out, and it is just so cold for us that are just sitting there. So I do keep some of their hoodies and stuff like that out. And I'm the same way. I always have a cardigan or a sweater with me. I get so cold. I can go to the grocery store and get cold in 110-degree weather. I can still get cold. So the AC is, I'm just like that. Right now I'm sitting and I have a blanket on me. I always keep their hoodies and stuff out, but they had a tremendous amount of hoodies. So we did get rid of a couple of those. Some of them were still in really good condition, and like I said, they do use them quite a bit. I also had these hangers that were for toddlers that were just not working anymore, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of those. I was thinking about asking one of my best friend's cousins she lives right down the road from me, and I was thinking about asking her if she needed them because she does have some little boys that could probably their shirts would probably hang on those well. But got rid of so much stuff from there and it felt so so good. Now I'm going to clean the top of the closet. It was pretty cluttered up here, just everything thrown up here. A lot of this stuff does stay, but I do end up organizing it and just getting it cleaned up where it looks good. Like I said, they don't really use the top of their closet. I just use it to store some of their stuff that they don't use all the time. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Like I said, I did get rid of quite a bit of stuff. We used to have a robot, I think it was Gizmo, and I can't even find him. I don't know where he went, so I just went ahead and threw it all away. My brother had got it for the kids years ago, but he served his purpose. He was fun for a while, but we ended up getting rid of him. But now I'm just gonna, like I said, go ahead and tidy all this stuff up, and we're just gonna keep on cleaning. I hope you are enjoying this. I hope it's getting you motivated. I usually speed these up more, but then I get a lot of comments like it's going too fast. So if you want to speed it up, you can. And if you want to just keep it the same speed, you can. If you want to slow it down, you can. There's just all things you can do with YouTube, but I usually do speed it up to like an 8, but I just kept it at a 4 and we'll just, keep cleaning. Like I said, this video is super long. It usually is when I go to do declutter and deep clean stuff.
The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get
is another thing that we're gonna have to definitely go get JC some more shoes. Jeremiah had a ton of shoes, but JC not so much. So lots of shopping to do for that one. Hopefully we can find some stuff. We'll probably get him new shoes though, from an actual store, not thrifted. He's not picky though. He's super easy. He's just such a sweet kid. He never asks for much. He's just precious. But I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum in here. I still do need to kind of do a deep clean in here, but for today, it was just all about the decluttering and getting rid of stuff. Feels so much better in here. I absolutely love it. But like I said, I need to come wipe down the beds and clean the windows and like do a deep clean, and move the beds, probably some stuff back in the corners that need to be addressed. But for right now, it's great. It's perfect. Just gonna let it be. We're gonna go ahead and once we're done in here, we're gonna clean the kids' bathroom, which got out of control. I don't even know what happened in there. A lot of people get so mad about clothes on the floor. It doesn't bother me as much as it bothers some people, but I can't put a hamper in there at all. A lot of the times the boys will just take their clothes off in there, they'll take their shower, their bath, and then they'll wear their towel, go to their room, dry off, and get dressed in their room. But there's no place to put a hamper in this bathroom at all. So the clothes just kind of pile up. I follow this one girl on Instagram and she put, like, in her bathroom, she puts their dirty clothes in the bathtub. And I started doing that too because, like I said, I don't have room for hampers anywhere else. Well, I guess in our bathroom we do have room for hampers, but I also don't like the towels and stuff to stay in the hampers for long. It just, the smells and stuff. But anyway, bathroom was a mess, but we went ahead and got it cleaned up. Like I told y'all the other day, I forgot to show you too that Jazzy had organized all her stuff in here. She has a ton of stuff. We're gonna have to get her some shelves, or I'm gonna have to order those acrylic shelves that hang on the wall from Amazon. That would probably work for her for now. I might do that soon. But yeah, we got everything all cleaned. I thank y'all so much for joining me today to get all this done. I hope it motivated you, and I hope y'all are having a great week. I don't know if I'll post this on Sunday or Monday, but it'll get up soon. And yeah, this is the before and afters. Thank y'all so much for being here. I love you. Take care of each other. Bye, guys.
Say something meaningful. Say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel. I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. Beautiful, baby. You're beautiful. What are you doing to me? I think I'm going crazy. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna hold you close. Don't wanna take it slow. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're lungs give out you're beautiful. Baby, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Baby, you're beautiful. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out you're beautiful.